running it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. Some room. It's Durham. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Near the sticks, it's Anderson. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Lacey. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands, it's Evans. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Look to keep this drive moving. We'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air. It's Lacy. Pressure is coming. That's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. QB is changing the play at the line. Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Over the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, it's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Lacy. Complete on the shovel pass. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Delay of game. But that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Longhorns will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. Johnson. Gets weight on the out route. He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
A new set of downs after that completion. The wideout goes in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to heave it Deep, right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The whole problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Sure hands. It's Durham. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. Wrap down the middle. It's Anderson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Steps out, they'll mark the football right there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Lacy. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. That one's picked off. What a play.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Good enough for first down yardage. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off, begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
A really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. You have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And he takes this from inside the 5. solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
No run it here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Evans.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Watch the spin move. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
On top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Lacy. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And over the middle, it's Parker. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a fumble. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Oh, my gosh, the defense did what they need.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And there's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Winston. Doing up for the 1st down at the 37.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Lacy. Moves out of the pocket. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Grinding away with a running game. Fights off the defender. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Berry. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Second down after that previous play. Tailback with another carry. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
It's third down for the offense. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game.